The final stage of the Renewi Tour would take place in and around Bilzen, a finish at its beautiful castle with a race to be decided. Tim Wellens in charge of the general classification with a 23-second lead going into the final day. Two riders were straight behind him, Florian Vermeers and Yves Lampaert in second and third, both tied on time. An interesting parcours on paper, figure of 8 to be taken on twice. The mighty Slingerberg and then the Keberg, the last two climbs, but there would be doubt among the riders about the parcours safety. So 187.3 kilometres in total on the menu, but with around 80 kilometres to go, there was a stoppage at the line, the race was neutralised, and a discussion between race leader Wellens and those watching on, with the jurors after those discussions deciding to take the general classification times at 5 kilometres to go, meaning that there would be no bonus seconds on the finish. The green bonus kilometre would also disappear. The fight for the stage win was still on, and with Andre Amador at 2 minutes and 16 up the road in the main 9-man breakaway and a gap of 4 minutes, there was still chance, but that gap was brought back. Fierce riding behind from UAE, Lotto and Soudal Quickstep, and then Bahrain and a couple of other teams wanted to take it on. This going into the final lap of the day. And in the space of around 20 minutes of intense action and the bell ringing, those at the head of the race knew that their days were numbered. A big group then developed at the front of the race. The 9 caught. 30 riders or so suddenly in front with half a minute of a gap. Not many had missed out. Some of the big sprinters had, though, the likes of Welsford and Coy. And Lotto Destiny wanted to bring this to fruition. They wanted to take their stage win with the wind blowing across the road. Rajovic would work hard for Bahrain as well. Final time up the Slingerberg with 17 kilometres to go, and there was an attack from Mohoric looking to try and do something on the GC. He had started the day 33 seconds down, and with the bonuses out the way, the GC times taken at 5Ks to go, he really needed to make the difference. He was well marked though and then brought back. Wellens on his way to victory in the overall, and through that point at 5 kilometres to go, then deciding to sit up. Job done for Wellens, who took the GC prize for a record third time, and then it was all down to the stage win. Sénéchal on the attack, Trentin following well. Wellens making his way in nice and safely. There was a hint that it might come back together behind, but then Søren Kragh went, followed by Trentin. Mohoric was there as well, Staven not far away. Arnaud Delis still involved, and the lively Jasper Philips are racing right to the last. In the final kilometre though, the wheel was let go, and suddenly there was a small group away again. 5 riders to contest the finish. Kragh leading it out. Trentin looking like he was the favourite and going uphill finish ever so slightly. The Baus couldn't do it, Staven wasn't there, but it would be Matej Mohoric who would come round Trentin to take a 22nd career victory. Not enough to do anything in the overall, but a fantastic win for the man from Bahrain victorious, beating a very lively Trentin. Wellens made his way in. Interesting to wonder if everybody was in agreement with the decision taken. He, though, was very happy with his final general classification win. An 8th stage race win in his career, the 3rd, a record-breaking one here at the Renewi Tour. Matej Mohoric having quite the summer, winning the Tour of Poland overall, a Tour de France stage, a stage in Slovenia in 2nd place overall. Here, another stage win on the World Tour, beating Trentin, Kragh, De Baust and De Lee in the top 5. Staven Philipsen, Teunissen, Zangl and Lampaert finishing in the top 10. And the final GC podium, an all-Belgian one. Wellens, Vermeers, Lampaert, 1st, 2nd and 3rd. A great week's racing coming to an end with Tim Wellens back in stage race winning form. He now goes on to the end of his season where he says he's targeting stage race success over in China. You can watch all of the top races in the world live and on demand on GCN+.